back. Yeah, what happened was Turbo said about how he didn't like Chronicles, and then the computer blue screened, and all I had was this jarring sound of Turbo going, "Hey," which was amusing. Were it not for the fact that my computer, I thought, was going to just completely explode. That devious Turbo and his ways. Every time a child laughs, a hedgehog collects a ring. Here is done, lost done. It's time for last story. Professor Gerald Robotnik and the wrath of Godzilla Rodan Mothra. Let us begin.
All monsters attack!
Let us begin. The cat freaked
so
out
yeah.
by Lady Rose for some reason.
Okay.
Cute and full of energy, so we should strap her in Matrix style to the national grid.
That's terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Chargirl Bros.
Portal free and all the potatoes are placed with hedgehogs.
I served her
I'm
on
a
nice
hedgehog.
It's a bother.
We're excited to team up, except actually we haven't yet.
I know.
We shouldn't have.
I'm telling you, everything is about to happen.
The only reason she do is because she's not actually able to provide a team, and therefore
Okay.
she's free.
Okay, so apparently we missed the cutscene.
Okay, whatever. Okay, I haven't used this particular...
So yeah, someone has been playing your file.
Yeah, so we should recap what just happened.
Okay, basically there's a cutscene that was before this level, which summed up that the space station is moving out of orbit because after Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, put the final Chaos Emerald into the Eclipse Cannon, it started this automatic message from Professor Gerald. And he goes on talking about how... What was that?
Professor Gerald being the grandfather.
He looks exactly like Eggman, except grey.
Yeah, he's got... Yeah, he's like Emmett Brown if he actually grew a mustache.
It's like Emmett Brown, but he looks like his ancestors.
That's a very interesting story, Hedgehog Boy.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone's coming.
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
What do you
I
mean?
just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth. I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. Is there anything else you want to say? No. Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
What's all
worse.
this?
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect. Pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish
world.
to fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
The core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowered. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist!
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now!
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emerald is moving toward the cannon core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Ben, let's get to work!
What if the me of the future
You're about to
hasn't
say
the start?
something stupid.
How could you possibly know?
Okay, so basically, Chris Gerald.
Yeah.
He did the military.
The 7 Chaos Emeralds to power up the 21 gigawatts of power that I needed.
Currently about to be shot by firing squad.
Yeah. After Maria was killed and he was in prison, kind of went.
Yeah, it's like. This is all like being backdated freeing.
Yeah, right. Because you know, the death of a loved one kind of does that to you.
Yeah.
Not the Japan, not the sort of thing that wants to go on about this too much, but you know, essentially the American government did cause the death of a child.
Yes.
To be honest, that's perfectly in line with the American government.
It's all getting all political again, Donny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, here we go again.
Go down the political route again.
Anyway,
Oh, boy.
That was literally gone in a flash.
But anyway, continuing the story. Yeah, basically the space colony Ark is coming out of orbit and is going to crash into the Earth and causing it to explode.
Yes.
So it's up to everyone. That's you know, Eggman, Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and Sonic to try and get to the cannon's core, which is
I like how Shadow's not included in this group.
yeah,
He's
because Shadow doesn't care. Yeah, Shadow doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, I've done my just got some skill now. Yeah, it's all done in this kind of like, you know, elaborate kind of like shaft as such. That's the only thing I can say about this level. This level is just one big massive shaft.
Let's never talk about video game archetypes. Never. It's like, hey, whose idea was it to put Radiant Garden on like a hollowed out hill above a cavern filled with monsters? Like, fill part of the waterways at the bottom with a bloody gate maze. It's like nobody who cares did this.
There's two things about this level in particular that I know is pretty important, and that's, well, one, this is probably the only time where the game actually kind of hints to you that you should use the magic hands, even though it's not recommended. Like, you don't need to use them, but it's something they kind of put a little hinting on. And
we'll be addressing in a bit, yeah. Magic hand is
yeah.
kind of vital in one place to navigate successfully. Quite actually get through this
So long as you don't go into the Mountain Dew again, you know, everything will be fine.
As long as we stick together.
We can make it together and everything will be alright.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
But no, the other thing that's pretty important too is hoping you have the air necklace, considering that's really going to help in this level.
Here's the difference between Kevin and Jamie. Kevin got the air necklace.
We know about the end.
But anyway, I established earlier on the Sonic Rex Twitter that it does not do any sense of actual air necklace. It's actually a penis harmonica.
Oh yeah, the dimensional
yeah, but
I was right to do that article you found the other day. And that's what's
apparently everyone just loves talking about the echidna anatomy at the moment. It's like so fascinating.
He found these two news articles about this adorable baby echidna. It's like ended up with a milk bubble in her nose and everything when she was asleep. And then suddenly an article about weird echidna parts.
Oh yeah, I was on Google and it was like the first three stories. Two about this very sweet little baby echidna who'd been orphaned or abandoned or they're genuinely lost. And then the second, and then for some reason the third one was about the strangeness of an echidna penis or something like that.
Hold on while I scroll through your Twitter. Because I will do this, because I'm nothing enough, if not determined. Enough determined, yeah.
That's right, I don't... That's right, I don't think... I don't think in the battle version you can do the, time switch glitch, can you?
I didn't get it by the fact that the time was stopping. Those are time switches that we're hitting.
Yeah.
You know how time's been stopping?
Yep.
Yes, it's like, you know, time stop.
So I'm going to 2 battles time travels.
Oh, so apparently the Sonic series has just had time travel period since Sonic Adventure. They love that. They love that kind of like aspect in their plot. Time travel it makes everything great. Although it was more talking. Actually, no. Sonic CD did the whole time traveling thing. So yeah, since 1993, they've always loved the concept of time travel in plot. You know.
And they've used it effectively in some games more than others.
Yeah, this is
I also thought it'd be like a natural part of the package of having the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, but we
having them to relate to both space and time, since we constantly go over the phrase space and time in our minds. And chaos does actually mean space.
Yes.
Swiss roll. Anyway, Strata's saying that apparently you're quieter than everyone else.
That might be because you're a little bit loud. What the hell?
What the hell, what?
I had the air necklace. Why do I not have the air necklace?
Well, what's...
What?
What?
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy.
How have I lost the air necklace?
Well, it's obviously when you lost the pieces in the Master Emerald.
Oh, seriously, we had it. We got it.
Asshole.
Are you sure you're not starting from another file, Kevin?
No. This is it. We got it.
Have you got it? Like,
You wearing it?
Yeah.
let's see.
It is actually vanished. Wow.
Oh my god!
What has Jay done to your game?
Jay has stolen your air necklace.
Stolen.
I don't get it.
Damn you, Jamie!
Oh my god, we stole Knuckles' bling!
Okay, well, you can't really do it. I could have a go, but I'm not sure if anyone's ever done it.
Well, it does mean you have to get a bubble every, like, 20 seconds.
Okay, I've seen that certain people are online, so I'm going to give them the link. Because why not?
Why not indeed? This is hilarious.
I can't believe it. Because we did the
Oh.
Why is everything in this game suddenly vanishing?
Knuckles is the... what's the trope? Butt monkey? Say hello to Butt
I
monkey.
don't even know.
Knuckles.
We're going to go about the air necklace. I don't think it's going to
Eh.
Recently, somebody pointed out to me just how damn unlucky Knuckles is. Well, at the very least, the Wreck-It Ralph trailer for All Stars Racing Transformed. Everything hits Knuckles. Everything in that trailer hits Knuckles.
Yeah, apparently Knuckles is pretty much the lapdog. I mean, hell, you saw it in Generations, Amy holding him.
Oh, amazing.
You know, and in Sonic X, obviously, yeah. Healed and
I can just remember him walking around.
Yeah, pretty much Knuckles has been lowered down to the kind of like lapdog of the series.
What happens to Knuckles? Poor Knuckles.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about the putting air.
You're going into lasers. Right. Freaking lasers!
Laser!
Knuckles, no! You can do it! We believe in you! Don't we? Don't we believe in you?
It was, of course.
Knuckles, we no longer believe in you.
Then some fucked it.
Apart from the putting bit with the magic hands. And the big mistakes.
Go find the past videos if he did actually get it or not.
You did. Because you gave the instructions that I could find it. Do you recall?
Yes,
That's
I
right.
do kind of recall.
Apparently I'm loud today.
Yeah.
Yes! I am proud! And I am proud!
Yeah.
Why don't you count that?
I actually read The Dark Knight Returns. So ha! I don't know what I've read. Lady with swastikas on her boobs and her butt? What? I read The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller.
Oh, I didn't even.
No. It's the second one that really fucks people over.
The second one's the one that reviews is bad because it tries to do nearly exactly the same thing, as far as I can tell. Which
No, the second one's much worse.
Try to tell a story through news and television, while also having a plot that doesn't really get explained when it's shown. Also, there's things about superhero imitators, and yeah. And then there's Superman for some reason.
Well, he is in the same universe.
There's Superman for some reason. There's Green Arrow for some reason. What are you doing here? You've just added absolutely nothing to the plot. What are you doing? It's like this character is a lead child.
Oh, you actually got through that time.
Run an escort service when you grew up. Look.
Story select.
Oh no! Oh no!
Options.
What are you doing?
I'm guessing you're going for the air necklace.
No. Are we? Okay, good. I guess.
Oh.
Was it the right file?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's get the air like this so we don't have to freaking do this.
I don't think you actually have to complete the level anyway to get the upgrade.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Because I'm still looking through the old footage from part 2.
We did get it. We made a furore about the fact that we got it, and then suddenly we don't have it.
Okay.
Okay. So while doing this,
Because it's the version I have.
I said while we're doing this, what's the worst page in this comic I can come up with?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing I could come up with?
Yeah, when you did get it in part 2, you did get it. So
Yeah.
So, the one with the ghost or the other one?
Yeah, the second level. There you go.
I just said that terrible pun. I'm looking at the Sonic Archie Archives 1 and I just said that terrible pun. There is one pun I find in this single book that is worse than all the rest of them. Is that bad?
Don't delay echidna. It's the air necklace. It's the bloody thing we had previously.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Now, I don't know
You can do it.
on here.
Right.
Now save.
Well,
You're good.
at least we know beyond any shadow of a doubt now that you have it.
Marcos decided. Well, you see, what just happened is that Marcos just suddenly decided in the middle of, hey, I keep losing my breath. Maybe I should get that air necklace that suddenly disappeared. And then he decided to time travel, and then he went and got it, and now he's going to come back to the future, and now he's going to be able to do things. I think.
Right, get me this again now.
Oh dear.
I'm messing around here. Right,
10. Prepare to fast forward.
What did previously? Yeah,
Oh my god.
Anyway, record one.
Okay, we'll go up again, shall we?
Oh, is that going up? I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that either.
Well,
Why
you
would that
okay,
do
just
that? Is
down,
why would
then
why would
like,
you
yeah.
think you need to go back up again is beyond me, but okay, they're part of that school there. Time for it here, external, time fresh. Leap of faith into the depths of...
Oh dear.
Well, I think...
So what can I say about Sonic Adventure 2? I don't think. Does anyone think it's overrated?
It's one of those games that people,
No,
some
not
people
really.
think is underrated, some people think is overrated.
Yeah, it's kind of like a half and half, isn't it?
A lot of people...
Some think it's like, oh god, it's so
I think
you know, kind of like.
it's all, I think it's the adventure games that split people, I think. A lot of people seem to say that their favourite game from the modern era is Sonic Adventure, or they'll say it's Sonic Adventure 2, and those whose favourite is Sonic Adventure tend not to like Sonic Adventure 2 as much, or had some issues with it. I don't know, it's an odd one. Oh good, because I've heard about it.
I believe.
I'm okay with both. Is that allowed to be an opinion?
That could be an opinion because I'm the same. You know, I mean, personally myself, I think it's like the adventure games are really good, kind of like games. I mean, sure, the first one hasn't aged that well. It's probably aged as well as you know, kind of like a wet sponge behind the bath. But
you know what,
other than that, it's
the best description I've ever heard. It's like a aged like a sponge behind it.
But yeah, I mean, it's like in terms of how they kind of like propelled Sonic into this in the kind of like three-dimensional era. You know, it pretty much was a figurehead for that kind of like for the format. You know? Which I kind of commend, you know, Sega and Sonic Team 2, because obviously we weren't gonna get it from Traveler's Tales. You know.
Damn you, Traveler's Tales.
How do I feel about you? I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, people, whenever a person puts up a what was it?
Look, Eggman just called.
I don't know. Probably could say it was a roll of wallpaper.
It's just a piece of junk.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I know. It's like Eggman doesn't have this. Anyway, with what was it? People and their top, like either top 10 or top 5 worst Sonic games ever or whatever. And most of the time, you know, there's like, you know, it's not even games that were created by Sonic Team or Sega for that matter. The only exception, the only thing you can say is that of Sonic the Hedgehog on Xbox 360 and PS3. That's the only exception because that was made by Sonic Team.
And I'd better apologise.
But everyone else puts Sonic R at the top of the list. Sonic 3D, Flicky's Island, Sonic Chronicles. They're bad games, but they're not made by Sonic Team. They're made by other studios who are now being recognized for so much awesomeness that they did, that they've brought to the table. I.e., BioWare with the Mass Effect series, Traveler's Tales with doing their Lego games.
And on the other hand, you have the group that made Sonic Shuffle, who are actually the group that originally made Mario, but suddenly we don't have it.
Saying it's like, oh, it's all rip-offs, oh, it's all stupid and all that and whatnot, and it's like, no, you can't blame the game because they're rip-offs and whatnot, because they're made by, people who have, that are not Sonic.
The worst page in this comic I can come up with. Well,
yeah.
It's the worst thing I could come up with.
Yeah, when you did get it for a bad example here, everyone loves Mario RPG for some bizarre reason, but
they can like it if they want to.
They can like it if they want to, but I'm not saying
it's more the fact that the time was still ticking.
Ah.
And
right,
I
okay.
got to when you would let me through, despite the fact that it was still ticking. Actually, here's a question for you. Considering everything is time frozen, why does the actual switch come apart? Why is that somehow able to
Considering
move?
everything was time frozen, how come you're moving?
Yeah, time bullshit.
Really will be timey-wimey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What chaos move is it when you stop time? Specifically, is that just chaos control or was it something else?
It's chaos control.
Yeah.
It's point.
Chaos.
Kind of like
chaos.
Okay, have you actually got the air necklace on?
Around the back of the head.
Because I just want to be doubly sure, just in case it fucked again.
Wow, are you gonna be that awesome?
I can't see it.
I think Knuckles is...
Knuckles did...
There he is.
Yeah, it is. Okay then.
Oh, thank God, we didn't lose it again, did we?
Wow.
Oh dear. Anywho. Sunrose in the chat. She's talking about Wreck-It Ralph. Now, Wreck-It Ralph has already come out in the States, but it won't be out here in the UK until February, so we got a whole 3 months before it comes out.
Spoils on part the ending, and I'm really sad about this now because it's trying to see one of the characters.
I've seen some reviews. There've been a lot of positives and whatnot. You can. I mean, I'm expecting it to. I mean, I liked Scott Pilgrim vs. the World with its video game references in it.
Meanwhile, Kev hates it, though.
Yeah, I hate Scott Pilgrim. Stupid and incredibly unfunny.
I have the comics.
It's not supposed to be funny, Kevin. It's supposed to be referential and a serious.
It's so busy going, haha, look, we're clever, look, we're referencing old video games and stuff. And that's great, but there's entertainment somewhere.
Okay, fair enough. You like your things, I like mine. Thank you.
But it sets its, you say it's not supposed to be funny, well it kind of sets itself up to
It is meant to be.
It has a little bit of comedy humor in it. I mean,
It's meant to be a comedy. It's mostly the comic book that is going 5 directions at once, really. But because the film is a lot simpler and has a completely different ending as well.
Yeah, I don't like that section either. At times, sometimes you could just barely, get the time section. Whatnot. It's just trying to time it. Oh, don't worry, Sunrose. I never leave most movies after the credits are rolling.
Oh god, I have apparently made this mistake. I made this mistake with the Avengers twice.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to see them in a restaurant eating shawarma.
And thus, Knuckles was finally able to be done.
Oh, poor Max.
Now, do you know how to do this
What's my arm, Knuckles?
time glitch, Kevin? Oh no, never mind. Yeah.
I don't
leap
think
of faith.
that's where the magic hands can be used.
Although this is the way I've always done it for a good number of years.
Yeah. That's the part where that's the part where
now that's ballsy.
Right.
Okay.
So this door that I'm currently standing in front of is locked, and it's that enemy that is the thing that's keeping it from being open. But that's where people tend to use magic hands, which is the thing that enables you to sort of just capture enemies from a distance somehow. Because there is a death drop below there, and it is a blind jump back.
Oh dear.
Which is... Well, that's overdone it now, so let's hope I don't die.
There is another Chaos move to stop. It's called Chaos Hammer Time.
Chaos Hammer Time?
Nah, I'm sorry, that was worse than mine, I'm sorry.
Sonic, I will defeat you with my legs!
Besides, I've already had that joke with me before. A remix of Don't Touch That!
Oh god.
Yeah, don't touch this. Yeah. Time.
Don't Touch That was considered hammy by many, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Rouge is about to die, so I'm pretty sure Shadow is going to probably ham something up at some point.
Yes,
There is
sure
a
not
switch
to
there to stop time, but you haven't
I don't think the glitch is even possible in the GameCube port anyway.
What's this?
As far as I know, from when I recall trying to perform it on the Dreamcast version, I believe I was seeing people saying that it was only possible on that version and not the GameCube version. So
if you're talking about where you kind of like let Sonic spin dash on a time thing at the first time stopper,
Boing.
and like jump past all the enemies. I did that on the Xbox 360 version.
Really?
Yeah. So it does work.